Richard Jefferson. So with Bosch on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. We've got Gerald Green, Doncic out there with Castle. Then it's Johnson, and it's Ware in at the center position. And for Charlotte, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Kneppel. Plumlee is at center, and Bridges next to him. And it's Miller in at the small forward.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Ball. Takes it off the glass.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
Doncic way outside. From beyond the arc, and then some.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball with a wide open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Doncic with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And again, Washington with the triple.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Miller outside. Missed inside. Doncic looking it over. Shot from free throw range. Another one falls for Washington.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Ball from long range. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Doncic. Luka bullies his way inside.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And it's the Hornets with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Kneppel. Bridges kicks to Miller. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Miller outside. Rebound, Washington.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And that concludes the first half. Washington out in front. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please.
You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Washington, we got Khalil Ware. Stephon Castle is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Green, and it's Johnson in at the 4. Ball's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Sinks the triple. Green's got the first points of the second half here for Washington.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. The 3 ball. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That's Luka magic. Taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
Superb floor recognition, finding the open opportunity there.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Washington. Puts it up from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
3 points.
Here's Ball. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Pass to Plumlee. And here is Ball. 3-pointer. He kills the 3. And so it's Washington with it. They lead by 17. Doncic's shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Bridges passes to Plumlee. Ball from long range. And down goes the three.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Doncic with it. From way back. Not that time. It won't go. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for everyone here at 2K Sports, and for Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So with Bosch on the bench, here's the five for Kevin McHale right now. Jalen Johnson is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Stephon Castle. Then there's Doncic, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for Dallas, sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford, and it's Williams at the point. Now here's Williams, pass to Flagg. Now Davis, covered by Johnson. Thompson misses. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
They get it again, and Johnson is right there.
Well, you'd better put a body on Johnson. That guy is just too talented to forget about.
The 8-footer, and Williams with the nice bucket inside.
Come on. There was very little resistance inside there from the defense. They have to do better.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Here's Williams. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Castle.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Doncic. And again, Washington with the triple.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now here's Williams. Free throw line jump shot. Again, the miss by Williams. And a deep three from Doncic. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, look, if you can pull up off the dribble, under control, you're in the driver's seat.
Williams passes to Davis. Back to Williams. That one's off, still out of sync. And so Doncic will bring it up for Washington. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Good.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Six seconds left here in the first half.
Come get it.
Here's Davis. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Washington leads by 11. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis, and it's Williams at the 1 spot.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Dallas moving it around. The shot by Thompson, no good. Williams against Doncic. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Knocks down the 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for Washington. From deep, a 3-pointer. Good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he hits the deep 3.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Now here's Williams. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Thompson. 5 to shoot. Luka Doncic. And again, Washington with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and with me at the table tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler. So with Bosch on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. We've got Gerald Green. Khalil Ware is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Doncic, and it's Castleton at the 2 spot. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then it's Thompson, and it's Durant, and it's Holiday in at the point.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Now here is Holiday. Wide open look for Durant. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
And here's Thompson after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Doncic. The shot by Holiday, no good. This one for three. Shot clock reset for Washington. Doncic against Shingu. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs. Generates range with ease.
Houston moving it around. Outside Holiday. The three. That's a miss. His second after two shots. Doncic with it. 9 points in the game so far. It's good.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Durant for three. And Ware pulls it down. And it's Washington's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. The three for Doncic. And again, Washington with the triple.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Come to me.
Outside, K.o.b.e.
Hey, bust that.
Fires the three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Washington out in front, up by 11. And we'll be back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And here are the Rockets now. 11-point game. So on the floor for Washington. We got Khalil Ware. Doncic out there with Castle. Then it's Johnson. And it's Green in at the small forward.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Şengün passes to K.o.b.e. Smith against Johnson. Thompson for the triple. And Ware pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Gotta be a playmaker, man. Oh, for sure. Let's go.
Get on to it.
Now Şengün. He jams it in.
Şengün puts it down. From Kevin Durant.
Here's Doncic. For three. Down it goes for three.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Thompson. Now Durant. Holiday looking for an opening. Doncic with the steal. Fires away from outside. Durant with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left in this one. Thompson inside. He's defended by Ware. And the layup is off. Luka Doncic. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we thank you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Johnson attacking, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Quick into the air. Johnson, an explosive athlete who finishes with intent.
Duncan outside. Pass to Magbagor. 2 points. That one goes. And it's Washington's ball. Doncic way outside. The long distance three is buried.
That's Luka magic. Taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
Clark drops it in from 11 feet.
One thing I love about her draining the mid-range, it presents another part of the court they have to defend, not just the rim and the three-point line.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Clark.
Nearly unlimited with her range. You have to pick up Clark as soon as she crosses the timeline.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's the kind of activity on the offensive glass that can be a game changer.
And stolen by Castle. To the middle, here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Marciulionis against Green. Here's Richard. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, one sign of a great player, the ability to find teammates like he just did. Set them up for success.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. Sinks the three-pointer.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
Here's Marciulionis. Clark for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Near the three-point line is Doncic. And Washington again with the bucket.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Castle finds Doncic. Up in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
That'll do it for the first half. Washington out in front. They're up by 10. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please.
You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Now, here's Doncic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall Lawrence. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start.
Good! Oh, what a shot!
Oh, my gosh. He made that?
Clark for three. Rebounded by Castle. And it's Washington's ball. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Lets it go with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 32 points.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win.
Here we go. Right here, right here, right here. Come on, come on.
Told you, patient. Block, don't forget the block.
You ain't got it today.
Walk, walk, walk.
Washington foul. Luka Doncic. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, January.
Turn the doors, man. You got it. You got it. Come on. Come on.
Four-point basket. Luka Doncic.
That's all you. Turn the doors, man. You got it. You got it. Come on. Come on.
Luka Doncic. Klay Thompson.
Come on. Pull it. You two players.
K.o.b.e. Rudy LaRusso. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Washington, Chris Bosh, taking 2 shots.
Two. Timeout.
That's the end of the game. Thank you everyone for making it out and supporting your team. We hope to
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. Stephon Castle is out there with Doncic. Then there's Gerald Green. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Denver, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. And it's Jokic in its center. Now here's Johnson. Wide open look here for Murray. Kept alive. Goes back up. Count it. Good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. And here's Denver. Here's Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
From the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner three is just another trick he has up his sleeve. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's Jokic. After Luka Doncic hitting the 3. It's blocked.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Johnson finds Doncic. From past the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Doncic has got 6.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Murray against Doncic. Murray looking around. Here's Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too? Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. And Brown top, leading by just 1. You've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So with Bosch on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. They've got Castle. Khalil Ware is out there with Johnson. Then it's Green, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Takes a 3. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And again, Washington with the triple.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. It's tipped. Beyond the arc, Luka hits the 3.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Johnson outside. And he can't stop the runners that misses. A deep 3. And good. From way outside, it's in.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Drained from outside.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And so it's Washington with it. And here is Doncic. From long range, Jokic pulls it down. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent for them. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Washington going up against the Spurs with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. Green is out there with Johnson.
Here we go.
Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Castellan at the shooting guard position. And for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Here's Castle. After Luka Doncic's bucket, here's Wembanyama. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Washington on D. Nobody near Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Washington now. Doncic with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Listen, this guy has off-the-charts basketball IQ. Luka Doncic understands when to get into that pull-up game.
Johnson finds Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Castle. And it's blocked.
This is the priority. In this proliferation of 3, you still want to guard the paint first.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Barnes. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Rebound, Washington. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
But Doncic, when he's making that 3, it sets every other aspect of his game up.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Fox.
Yeah, that's called getting it done in close. Good offense.
Oh, Doncic from way outside.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Castle against Castle. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama down low. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2. Wembanyama has got his first bucket in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Washington leads by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama with the 5 spot.
impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Connects from three-point range.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Shot from the wing. And he buries that one, tripping the rim on the way down. Doncic has got 16.
The pull-up jumper is not only tough to master, it is tough to defend.
Vassell was screen on Doncic. Doncic against Fox. Wembanyama from 19. That one goes.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Buries the deep ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Harper against Doncic. It's off target.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
That's off. Here's Washington. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. 3, good.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
This is a joke. You play your game. It's dirty, man.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg and it's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Washington going up against Detroit. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. Castle is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Johnson, then it's Green, and it's Ware in at the 5. And for the Pistons, at the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with Tobias Harris, and it's Duran in at the 5 down low. Ivy with the bucket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And they pick up 2.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Harris outside. Releases. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Ivy's got 6.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in this.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. To the inside. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
High post shot. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Washington. It's a 5-point game. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
Cunningham finds Thompson. In the corner, Ivy with it. From outside, off the mark. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons ahead, up 5. And we'll return shortly. Nice game. Great performance by Jaden Ivey.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. K.o.b.e is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Castle. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Basket good.
Oh, nice vision by Cunningham. Pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade is a really good passer.
Pistons leading by 4. Good. Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
To play here in the second half. Now Cunningham. And he banks the layup in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. He's ready to talk things through with them. Doncic, it's good.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The lead is 2. Here's Ivy. Duran. Oh, and the great look, but will not go in. Doncic outside. Oh, big time show.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
What a finish. It takes nerves of steel to knock down a shot like that.
And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. Green is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Castle. And it's Ware in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Nailed from three-point land.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Now, here's Doncic. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Bounce pass Maxey. 2 points. That one goes.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
The 3 production. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid finds Maxey. From outside the arc. Washington with the rebound. Pass to Doncic. Over Maxey. Another one falls for Washington.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Edgecombe with it. Buries it from three-point range. Edgecombe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doncic way outside. Johnson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And slashing in for that offensive rebound. Johnson also getting credit for some hustle points.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Shoots over Doncic, and it's Luka with the rebound. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, Doncic launching that one. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep, Maxey. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. Washington out in front, leading by 6. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Arena Entertainment.
You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's George in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And here is Doncic after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Over George, another one falls for Washington.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Here's Maxey. It's deflected.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Doncic has got the lead up to 8 now for Washington. Pass to Edgecombe. Oubre kicks to George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Now, here's Doncic. Nails the jumper.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Here's Embiid. Now Edgecombe. Now Maxey. It drops.
Yeah, the defense made it easy that time for Maxey. You can't give him those kind of looks in the paint.
Here's Washington now, and now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Home team foul. Tyrese Maxey. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag. Yeah, that's a big shot by Maxey. He really has a sense for the moment.
So they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Here's Philadelphia.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
And the 76ers call time here. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. The 3 is off. And an intentional foul right there.
Joel Embiid. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. So Washington takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
Yeah, it really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks, with Tim Legler and... Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. Luka Doncic out there with Stephon Castle. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's Durant. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. From deep. That shot is off. Johnson with some nice D. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Now here is Smith. Shoots from 14. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Smith.
Well, that's just taking what the defense gives. You can usually find some room in that mid-range area.
Doncic's shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Holiday kicks to Şengün. Back to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Washington with the rebound. Now Ware. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Home team ball.
Thompson against Castle. Outside, K.o.b.e. The wide open look here for Holiday. Holiday with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. 4-point game. Hits it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 9.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Holiday against Doncic. And that one is good. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Fires the 3. And it's Doncic missing. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Washington out in front, up by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this.
9. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're measuring up the shot. It's all good. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so in the game for the Rockets.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Holiday against Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And there's the 3-point shooting ability.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the second half.
Hey, yo, right here.
K.o.b.e. passes to Thompson. Smith with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The 3 from K.o.b.e.
Come on.
Washington leading now by 6.
Keep going.
Castle with it on the wing. Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Home team ball.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 6-point game. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Home team ball.
Now Şengün. And here is K.o.b.e. Holiday, and he does not hit.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Home team ball.
K.o.b.e. looking around. Now Şengün. Durant fires. The three doesn't go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Now here is Holiday. Green rips down the board.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. They've got Cancel, Gerald Green out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for Charlotte, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Knipple. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Ball with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The 3. They get it back. The 3 for Doncic. It doesn't go either for Doncic. Ball against Doncic. Ball no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Traps in the tray.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Here's Knipple. And a missed late. Pass to Castle. Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic long range.
Wow. I don't know if anything's out of Doncic's range.
A clear look for Ball. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Get that defense backpedaling on its heels, then rise up and splash it on them.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Home team ball.
Puts it up off the inbound, and Ware pulls it down. clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Pass to Plumlee. There's Ball with the 3. Again, Ball missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for Washington. Fires for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Ball. Now Knuckle down low. Here's Ball. Off with the layup. And so we conclude the first half. Washington leads by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
12.
You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. They got Jalen Johnson. Doncic out there with Stephon Castle. Then there's Gerald Green, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Ball after Luka Doncic's miss. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Washington.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bridges.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Luka Doncic, the 3 goes down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Doncic. Oh, he hits the deep 3.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Here's Washington now. It's a 10-point game. Let's lose a 3. The shot misses. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Doncic fires, and there's the 3.
Luka Doncic, 3.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. Khalil Ware is out there with Johnson. Then it's Castle. Then it's Green. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Pistons, the wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Tobias Harris is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the 1.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, strong finish there from Johnson. Didn't let the contact throw him off.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket by Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Got to respect that kind of range.
Here's Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. Out to Harris. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The 3 for Doncic. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Inside. Got a piece of it.
And he sends a message that's why do not come in my house.
Fades. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 8.
Well, Luka not forcing his way inside, just taking that mid-range shot because that's what the defense offered up to him.
Cunningham inside. Guarded by Doncic. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Cunningham. It's Luka, the long-range marksman.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. We got Khalil Ware. Castle is out there with Doncic. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Cunningham looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Johnson. It's stolen by Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. Doncic against Cunningham. Now Castle. Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
How many of those have we seen from Luka? Very good from 3-point range.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Doncic looking it over. It's stolen by Cunningham. Ivy fires. Misses the 3. Doncic knocks down the 3.
3 points.
Come on. That's right. All right, man.
so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up for Dorsberg. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. So with Bosch on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. Castle is out there with Doncic. Then it's K.o.b.e. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Johnson in at the power forward position. And for Washington, Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Sarr. And it's K.o.b.e. in at the 2-guard spot.
That's Luka magic. Taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
And really deep through that time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now Middleton, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's good.
For the 3, and again, Washington with the triple.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
And a wide-open look for McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. McCollum's got a couple of threes now in the first for Washington. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. McCollum outside. The three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Doncic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring when Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Middleton hits them both.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected by the pressure.
Fires away from outside. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Doncic has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. There's the 3. And again, Washington no good. Launches from deep. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McCollum outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
They've got John George. K.o.b.e. is out there with McCollum. Then it's Sarr, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. The rebound by Middleton. 36 seconds left here in the second half. George looking over the floor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Pass to K.o.b.e. Middleton with a screen for K.o.b.e. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum passes to Middleton. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Middleton's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington. Doncic dishes to Ware. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Doncic has got 8 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Middleton fires. Swings from outside.
That is a smooth-looking shot. Middleton's been doing it for a long time.
And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Doncic. Johnson. Good.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And they'll keep possession. Doncic with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Washington now.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
McCollum. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. This win such a tremendous... Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Antonio going up against Washington. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me courtside tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. We've got Luka Doncic. Khalil Ware is out there with Johnson. Then it's Castle. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama in at center. And here is Fox. After Luka Doncic hitting the 3.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Fox. Spurs working the ball around now. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic feeling it out. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Puts it up. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And another miss by Washington. Doncic has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Wembanyama finds Fox. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Washington. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Buries the jump shot. Doncic has got 8 points.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Doncic with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Offensive rebound.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
7 seconds left here in the first half of the game. Packed from outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we finished one half of basketball. Washington leads by 8, and we'll be back right after this. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
On the court right now for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembenyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's Luka magic, taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
And yes, it's good.
So much intensity blowing right through that contact.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Fox, no good. And stolen by Vassell. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Here is Wembenyama. Oh, what a finish.
Wembenyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Doncic fired, and he hits from 17.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And here is Doncic. Shoots it. Count it. Nice touch.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And they never took their foot off the gas. Even with that big lead, that's what their coaching staff loves to see.
And it's Washington's ball. And Washington can just let the clock run down here. Launches from deep. Wembenyama reels it in. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. Green is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Stephon Castle. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, the post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Terrence Mann is out there with Demon. And it's Williams at the small forward.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Doncic. Oh, good on the 3. Here's Demon. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Demon. Guarded by Green. Left side, Porter. Off target with his 3. And here's Doncic from the arc. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Williams passes to Claxton. Here's Demon. Guarded by Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Porter. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, he's a guy you have to watch anywhere on the floor. Porter Jr. does have that mid-range ability.
A triple! Doncic!
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Man in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Doncic moving it over. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Washington out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Demon's out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Williams at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter. Launches it. Good on the triple. Porter's got 8.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight. Coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Shoots it. Another one falls for Washington.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
There's 47 seconds left in the second half of basketball. A 3-pointer. Good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Unloads. It's good.
One of the best-looking jumpers in the game, courtesy of Michael Porter Jr.
So it's Washington now. Williams with the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
That one goes.
You can't count him out in big moments.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Here's Washington now, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second football foul. Team second.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's off his run, so he misses both.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick foul.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So he comes up empty at the line. And so Washington takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them.